In the Netherlands, the Christmas lights are up, but no one's out to see them. The country went back into hard lockdown on Tuesday. For the next 5 weeks, everything except essential shops and medical providers will be shut. School classes are also moving online.
In the past weeks, you could tell the figures were dramatically increasing. I think these drastic measures are in order.
On Tuesday, Germans made a last-minute dash to the shops and hairdressers ahead of a strict national lockdown, which comes into force on Wednesday and will last until the 10th of January.
The situation is more serious than it's ever been in this pandemic. The case numbers are higher than ever and they keep rising. There is the danger that the situation will keep getting worse and it will get harder and harder to deal with the pandemic and its consequences.
In the UK, COVID-19 cases have risen 22% in the past week alone. London is a hotspot, and so from Wednesday, the capital and some surrounding regions will be put under tighter restrictions. Pubs, cafes, restaurants and hotels must shut their doors and serve takeaway only. It's the third time they've been forced to close this year and comes after only 2 weeks of being reopened.
Well, very concerned, and this was the last moment really for revenue to come into the business, because January and the first quarter is not a healthy outlook at all.
But the UK plans to ease its restrictions over Christmas, allowing people to travel to visit relatives. In light of the recent spike in cases, the wisdom of that decision is now being questioned by scientists and politicians alike.
Many of our older friends are receiving the vaccine. Imagine how heartbreaking it will be if these older people who could receive the vaccine and live long, fruitful lives don't receive the second dose, catch the virus over Christmas, and God forbid lose their lives in January, February.
The vaccine is the only shot of hope in Europe. So far, Britain is the only country in the bloc rolling out the jabs. But the EU is under increasing pressure to approve the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. A decision is now expected next week, several days earlier than planned. But despite the accelerated timetable, it won't come quickly enough to save Christmas on the continent. Sarah Morris, TRT World.